we're ready to do some exercise. I feel like I've got like a halo above my head at the moment. It's like a bright light. Right, so today I have designed a little circuit that's not going to be too much jumping around because we're all a bit hot and sweaty. It's a nice hot day out there. So it's a bit more of a static strength circuit. We're going to see how we go. We might even do it 3 times instead of doing an ab thing at the end. So we're going to do a quick warm up as we always do, and go from there. So let's get some music going. We're going to just start with our normal warm up. So just a little bit of a jog on the spot. Oh dear. It was all set up and ready to go, but now it's decided it's not.
Deciding it's not want to be contending.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Right, so just marching out. Oh, didn't want to start that. Just marching out. So we're going to do some squats to start with. So remember our squats where we take our feet wide and we squat down and squeeze up. Okay, so that's our basic squat. And then you march it out again, followed by some lunges, taking it forwards. Each time, nice and simple. And marching it out, and then we're just going to do some knee lifts and get those arms moving. All right, so let's just get everything moving. I'm sure we're all warm anyway, so it's really just about limbering up. Okay, let's go. So squeezing, take it down and squeeze. Make sure your weight is in the sides of your feet as you squat down. Taking your shoulders forwards in line with your knees and sticking your bottom backwards every time.
It's designed to
okay. Yes, it's keeping today, which is good. Right, just a little march it out. We're doing a lunge next. Right, so take it forwards. Every time you step forwards, turn that toe out slightly. Drop the back knee down to the floor. But you're not bashing it on the floor, you're just touching or going close. That's the one, and just march it out. So ready to knee lift, and taking the arms up as well. Getting everything moving. And that's it, arms over the top. We're going to do the whole thing again, just to make sure we're fully warmed up, followed by a quick stretch before we go through our circuit. I'm hoping you've all got your weights ready. Just march it out. We're doing lots of things with weights and bands and things today. Like I said, not too much jumping around. Feet out wide. Squeeze your bottom every time you come up. Just work those glutes. That's getting the blood pumping around the body, getting us nice and warm. Okay, and march it. Ready to lunge forwards. Taking it forwards, you can bring opposite arm forwards to knee. So make sure you turn that front foot out very slightly as you take a step forwards, so we're not allowing our knees to knock in. Okay, last exercise. If you want to take it up to a hop, you can. So lifting those knees, if you want to take it up to a hop.
Not the only hopping thing you do.
Those arms moving, get everything moving, so we're all nice and warm and mobile. Okay, and then just swinging those arms and swinging them forwards. And we'll do one forwards, one backwards, and over the top, and over the top. Good work. Oh, right, who have we got today? If you're here, drop us a note. Let us know you're watching. Give us a thumbs up.
My arm's hurt now.
Okay, circle those shoulders. Circle them forwards. Looking over to one side and the other side. And take your hands out in front of you, pull those shoulder blades apart. And hands on your lower back and pull those shoulder blades together, elbows together. We're going to do some arms today, so let's get those nice and stretched, ready to work. And that same hand between your shoulder blades. And on the other side, take it across. And take that hand between your shoulder blades. Good work, and then we'll just stretch up through the side, big stretch. And up through the other side, big stretch. Good work, just circle it round. Round the other way. And then we'll just mobilise the hips, just take one leg round. And then the other, we'll do that a couple more times on each leg. Excellent. And then we'll take that foot, knees together, push your hips forwards. And hold it there. Excellent. And the other side. Good. And then just a circle of the wrists and one ankle. And the same on the other side.
I'm wobbly today.
Okay, right then, so our circuit today, as I said, quite a static strength circuit, so not our usual jumping around and getting hot and sweaty. So we are going to start with a squat with an upright row. So I put a note out earlier, the ideal thing for this one is a rucksack. A rucksack with some weight in it, if you haven't got a weight on its own, okay? And your upright row is going up with your elbows coming up out of the side and the weight comes just below the chin. All right, so keeping nice and straight. If I go from the side so you can see, nice and straight in the body, and you're using that upper back. So what we're going to do is squat down, and then as we stand, we lift up. So you just pop your bag on the floor as you squat, and then pull up with your bag as you stand. All right, so squat rows. That's the first exercise. Then we are going on to our hamstring sliders. We've done these quite a few times before. So you've got your cushion on the floor, feet on the cushion, hips up.
Hi.
So this one is a little bit quicker because you're just going out, but you're going out slow and then snapping in. Going out slow and snapping in. Okay, so if you haven't got a floor that slides, instead of sliding, you can just take your feet out, like walk them out, keeping your hips up, hold it at the furthest point, and then walk them back in. All right, so take it out, hold it at the furthest point, and walk it back in, but keeping the hips in the air the whole time. Right, next exercise, back to our shoulders again. You can use the, in fact, I won't use that. You can use your rucksack, just take a couple of weights out if it's a bit heavy, so that you can do a one arm. I'm doing one arm at a time for this one. So you're going to bring your elbow in front. Your hand is sort of going towards your shoulder. You're going to press straight up in the air. So again, I'll just go to the side so you can see. We're coming down with the elbow in front and pressing up. So we're working one shoulder, okay, one at a time. So we're going to carry on with one arm and then switch on the other side for the next 30 seconds. So you do both sides one at a time. Okay, then we are moving on to, so in our dish shape, you can all remember pushing your lower back in, pulling that chest in, into that position. Okay, but you're going to take one leg up, other leg up, down, down. Okay, to make it harder, you can take your arms up to your ears. Harder still, you might be able to hold a weight. And you can hold a weight as you take it up and down. Okay, all right, so just adding weight if you can. Then we are are going on to on our front for alternate lifts, arm and leg. So for this one you need two slightly lighter weights. Cans of food are perfect for this one. You can pop some ankle weights around your ankles to make it harder as well. You're going to lay on your front. You are lifting opposite arm to opposite leg. Okay, nice and controlled. So you're really working those glutes every time you lift. It's not a big arch, you shouldn't be feeling it in your back. It should be more in those bones. Right, then we are going on to wall sit. So Liv is going to demonstrate against the wall. We've only got one bit of wall that's kind of, you can see with the camera. So she's going to do a wall sit here, and I'm just going to hold a position. Okay, so if you haven't got a wall close to do a wall sit, you're just going to hold a squat position for the next one. And then we are going on to a plank hold. Again, just a standard plank hold on your elbows and just holding that position. Remembering to pull the chest in, nice mushroom rounded back so you can't see your shoulder blades popping out. You really need to round that back for this one. Okay, then we've got our toe raise plies. We have done these a couple of times before, I think. Feet shoulder width apart and parallel. All right, so not turned out, not turned in, just straight forward. You're going to bend as far as you can without your heels raising. You're going to press to that position. Then you're going to raise your heels and then squeeze up, tightening knees, squeezing bottom. I will do to the side so you can see. So it's a bend, but with your heels down. Then you lift your heels as high as you can. Whoops. Then you squeeze up and everything's tight. Knees tight, bottom tight. And then down. So again, it's with control. We're not looking for speed. We're looking for control, and you should really feel it in your thighs when you do this one. Bit in the calves as well. Okay, and last exercise, back to the plank position but with straight arms this time. What we're going to do is take one hand off. You're going to tap shoulder, elbow, wrist, elbow, shoulder. Put it down. And then you go with the other side. Shoulder, elbow, wrist, shoulder, elbow, shoulder. And then switch again. Okay, so you keep switching. You go up and down each arm each time you switch. Nice and easy, not too much of a run around, and it is warm today. Right, grab yourselves a drink. Make sure you've got all your weights handy. So you need a lighter weight, you need a sort of a medium weight for the presses up, and then you need a heavier weight for our first exercise, which is the upright row squat. So grabbing a quick drink while I get our next circuit time. Okay, as we normally do, we're going to do 30 seconds on each rotation with a 10-second rest to switch and grab whatever you need for the next exercise. Oh, I forgot about the socks, didn't I? Right, I completely forgot. When you're doing the sliders, the hamstrings, you need your socks that you're going to squeeze, or you could use squishies if you've got squishies. Okay, so you are going to squish them, and that's for grip strength. In fact, you could use them when you're doing the wall sits as well. All right, so for your grip strength, especially you gymnasts, when we get back to the gym and we can go on bars, we need to work on those grips. And judo, yeah, judo for your grips as well. Yeah, so any sport that needs grip, this is a really good one. Right. Okay, are you joining us or not? We've got something already, but you can come and join us if you want to. Right, okay, so first thing, you need your big weight. We are doing our squat upright rows. Ready?
Should I hold it like this?
I would hold two hands on one circle.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're going to come to here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't fit my pinkies on, so I'm going to have
That's
to
alright.
go
Okay,
dainty.
off we go. So we're going squat down and lifting up. Set, squatting all the way down and then lifting up. Good.
I'm going to join in with you.
You can use the kettlebell, Josh.
I have my squishies ready. 5 seconds.
work. Well done, guys. Next thing is our hamstring sliders. Josh, you'll need a cushion.
Cushion.
Oh, squishies.
I have my squishies.
Ooh, thank you. So hips up, squishing.
Squishies. You could just use your socks, honestly.
Squishing at the same time. Make sure you're squishing those squishies
Squishy.
as you're sliding the sliders. Keep those hips up high
It takes me common sense to
all
do
the
it.
time.
I can't really do it because mine is so long.
I think he's only joining in because he can use his squishies.
Yeah.
Good. Well done. You need your medium weight now. Whatever your medium weight is.
Just keep the kettlebell.
And we are pressing up. So it's press up, elbow in. You can keep doing it with the kettlebell, that's it. So elbow forwards and straight up. So forwards, and then make sure you're holding your body tight the whole time. Yeah, that's it.
Am I doing it right?
You need to just turn a little, so let your kettlebell go to the outside.
5 seconds to go.
That's it. And switch to the other side. So we're stretching up.
Rest.
And there. Oh yeah, sorry. I was thinking that. Yeah, you had it in the right place there. Just here. That's it. Pressing up. Good. So keep this strip strong in the middle. Only the arm that's moving. That's it. Is it too heavy, Josh?
Yes.
We don't do it then. Use one of those weights that are on the floor. Don't do it.
Then put it back.
Just put it down.
Put it back and don't undo it.
Just leave it like that. Slowly. Slowly.
There's nothing in here. I can
Good work. Okay, next one is our dish leg up, leg down. So hold the dish shape.
You're going now, aren't you? Yes, I am.
Okay, so we're going up, up. Oh, that was short-lived, wasn't it? Up, up, down, down. Remember, if you want to make it harder, you can hold a weight. And if you make it a smaller movement, it makes it harder as well. So you could just take your feet halfway and down.
5 seconds.
Oh, right, on your arch this time. So grabbing your cans
Forget the ankle weight.
and you're going alternate. Squeeze, squeeze. Really squeeze those glutes. Well done. I think it's the wall sits next. What have we got? Yeah, wall sits. So you can grab your squishies to use these. Down you go and squish. So you're either against a wall or you can hold it still like I am. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Press those knees out. Hold that position.
I remember when I held this for 16 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yes, you do. So 30 seconds should not be difficult, should it?
Apart from when I socks on.
Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Oh, good work. Right, we've only got three more things. So plank holds next. Down on those elbows. Hold it there. Everything squeezed. Pull those chests in. Round those backs. Everything still. That's it, a little bit more. Come on, 5 seconds. Good work. Toe raise plies. So standing up, feet hip width, feet facing forwards. So we're going up. Oh, I've done it backwards. So I did it this way, sorry. Bend, heels, squeeze, down. Bend, Heels up, squeeze, down. Every time you stand, make sure you squeeze that butt. That's it. And squeeze those knees. That's it, nice and squeezed. Good, okay, last thing. Front support, shoulder taps, yes. So we go, shoulder, elbow, wrist, elbow, shoulder, and then swap. Starting at the top each time. Every time, you need to push through the shoulder. Good work. Whoa, grab yourselves a drink. Well done.
I think we could do that twice more.
Yeah, I'm thinking we could do that twice more. Have we got anyone joined us? Isla. Hello, Isla. Nice to see you. Right, we were just going to do it once more, but as it's not a puffy one, we reckon we could do that 2 more times.
Do you actually just have my ankle weights for all of that?
Yeah, you can wear your ankle weights for the whole lot if you want to. Isla will have her ankle weights on the whole time, I'm sure.
Oh, we could be twinning.
Right, so we are going again. Make sure you've got your heavy weight. We are starting with those squat rows, alright?
Let's start.
No, it's fine. Another minute rest. Okay, so you're really, because we're not doing anything that's making us really puffed out, make sure you're really focusing on those muscle groups as we use them. So you're really using the muscles locally today, rather than what we normally do, which is the getting our heart rate up at the same time. So we're really focusing on those muscles and doing the movements in more detail, I guess. So really making those muscles work for us. Isla's been on Zoom by mistake. Never mind, Isla. I did wonder where you were, Isla. I thought she's having a day off, and it is fair enough. You do work very hard. Right, okay, let's do this then. Ready?
I never have a day off.
Oh, I need to turn it off. Oh, do that again. There we go. Right, go with the row. So it's row and then squat. Row and squat. Really pulling up each time. Good work. Excellent. Right, next one. Back to our sliders. Make sure you've got your squishies. Hips up. Off we go. Keep squishing. Keep those hips up. Snap it in each time. That's it. Keep those hips up high.
10 seconds.
Excellent work. Right, medium weight now. Whatever you would use for one arm. Okay, so you're going to take your weight, one arm, press it up. Yeah, make sure that elbow comes forwards. And you press it up in line with your ear each time. Nice straight body. Squeeze that core so you're nice and straight.
15 seconds.
Really pressing up tall. Just one arm. Don't worry, we will swap to the other one in a minute.
Do not go away. Uneven.
Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Okay, switch it over, other arm. So elbow forwards. And take it up to cover your ear. And then forwards each time. Strong core, don't let the back arch as you press up. Hold that good position. That's it, keep it going. Right, our next exercise is our dish, leg up, leg down. So if you haven't got your weights on, you could put them on for this one.
I'm having them off the whole time, so I can't take them off.
No, that's all right. So we're going up, up, down, down. Remember, hold something in your hands to make it harder. Or just come up halfway, and that makes it harder too. Make sure that back is pressed in all the time. All right, up, up, down, down. Squeezed, rounded back, looking at your feet all the time. Good. Okay, over to your front with your cans or lighter weights, whichever you've got, and alternate. So alternate arm and leg lifting. Squeeze those bottoms. Keep it slow. Focus on those glutes. Good work. Right, over to the wall. Ready for your wall sits. Grab your squishies. You can squish while you're holding that position. Hold it and squish. Make sure you've got a good position. If you're in against the wall, make sure, like Olivia, you've got that 90-degree angle at your knee.
Halfway.
Keep squishing. If you're standing free like me, make sure you've got your weight in the outside of your feet and you're pressing those knees out. Good work. Give it a shake. Right, plank. Plank on your elbows, holding it. Hold it there. Squeeze everything. Chest in, rounded back. Tummy in. Squeeze those glutes, make the flat shape of your back, of your bottom, sorry, and your legs. Everything flat except your chest is in and you're rounding that back, your mushroom back.
Looks like I might have some sort of leg socks.
Good work. Okay, plies. Feet hip width.
This is great with ankle weights on.
We're going to do it in opposition this time. We're going to go up first. So we go tiptoes, bend as far as you can, press the heels in, stand. Tiptoes, bend, and stand. So we're doing the opposite way round that we did last time. So it's not opposition, it's reverse. Squeeze, bend, heels, stand. Squeeze, bend, press the heels, and stand. Good. You should be feeling that in the thighs, you should be feeling that in the calves. Good work. Okay, last exercise. Our front support shoulder. Shoulder, elbow, wrist. So shoulder, elbow, wrist, elbow, shoulder. Now every time you switch, pull in through here and try and extend the length of that arm. So as you go over, you extend it, and then you do your arms up and down. So it's extend each time. You're really pressing through this shoulder. Good. Okay, so that last one, you've really got to think about pulling in here. So it's not just about taking the arm away, it's about lengthening through the other arm that you're supported on. So you're really pushing through that shoulder and making that shoulder work for you. All right, so really think about that really strong shape in that last exercise. Right, how are we doing for time? I think we've got time to do another one of those. Yes, we do. So quick break, quick drink. We are going to do that one more time. We're not going to have too much of a break this time, just about a minute. Shake everything out, make sure you're ready to go. Oh, who have we got joining us? Oh, I think Ling is joining us again. Hi Ling, hi Katie and Melissa, if you're there.
Katie and Melissa is in Katie from Bradford.
Yes.
Okay.
Right, okay, let's do this. So, you ready? Ready with your heavy weights and ready to upright row. Okay, here we go. Upright row. Lift it up and squat it down. Lift it up and squat it down. You know, I have a bag of wood. That's it, lift it up. Make sure you're only lifting to below your chin so that you are only activating muscles in your back. We don't want to activate muscles in the top of your shoulder. We don't want any injuries. Good. Okay, sliders and squishies. Grab your squishies.
All socks. Can you move over because I'm hitting the wooden?
Yeah, sorry. Let's go. Out and snap it in. Keep squishing. Keep those hips up high.
Halfway.
Keep it squeezed. Good work. Keep those hips pressed up. Starting to get tough now. Lovely. Okay, you need your medium weight. Medium weight for one arm. So, taking it round, elbow in front, pressing straight up and slowly down. Remember, keep it slow and controlled for this one. Make sure everything's square. Keep bringing that elbow forwards each time, pressing straight up.
Can't wait for dinner, honestly. I'm just thinking about the rib.
Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Good work. And switch it to the other side. Again, make sure that elbow is pointing out forwards. And you're pressing up and take it forwards. Good work. Make sure you are keeping strong in your middle. You're not letting your back arch or change shape in any way. Everything's strong here. You've got a strong core. You're just working that shoulder.
I feel like I'm in a gym, like an actual gym.
Good work. Well done. Okay, we are on to, where are we? Dish, leg up and down.
Knew it.
All right, so legs up, up, down, down. Make it harder, only go halfway.
I'm wearing the middle-sized ankle weights. It's not that hard, it's hard.
If you've got your ankle weights on, you can go up each time. Depends what you've got at home. If you want to make it harder and you haven't got ankle weights, then just take it halfway. Or hold something in your hands. Good. Over to your front, we're doing your alternate arch lifts.
I'm going to do it diagonal because I'm awkward like that.
Squeeze, 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 alternate. That's it, squeeze those glutes. Okay, squishies again. You've got wall sit or standing, hold. Then and squish. Remember, if you're freestanding like I am, to press those knees out. Put your weight into the sides of your feet. If you're against the wall like Liv, make sure you've got your right angle at your knee and at your hip.
Stupid socks.
10
seconds.
Keep going. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Keep squishing. Good work. Come on, we're nearly there, guys. Nearly there. Right, plank holds. Basic plank on those elbows. Now pull those chests in. Hold that shape. Remember your mushroom back. Squeeze those hips under, tuck them under. Tummy's in. Everything's strong. Gosh, we might not be doing pulse raising today, but I'm still sweating. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Lovely. Okay, it's a plies next, I think. Yeah, 2 more to go. Plies. And then our shoulder taps. So we are going bend, heels, squeeze, heels down. Bend, toes, squeeze, and down. So remember, when you bend, you go as far as you can with your heels still touching. Then you go up on your toes, and then when you squeeze up, you really squeeze your glutes. Everything's working the whole time. Really be feeling that in your calves, especially now we're on our 3rd rotation. Good work. Okay, last thing, front support, shoulder taps. Remember to really push through the shoulder joint for this one. So really lengthen through the shoulder as you touch shoulder, elbow, wrist, shoulder. Really lengthen each time. So you're really pulling in here through your chest.
Music decided to shift.
We've run out of music. Never mind. Good work. Oh, wonderful work, guys. Well done. Right, shake it out. Shake those arms out. Take those arms across. We have a good old stretch before we stop. As we have done a lot of strength work on those arms. So I'm sure you're going to be, you will have worked them hard. You'll be feeling that in the morning. So make sure if you do feel it in the morning, you do a bit of light cardiovascular activity, something that just gets your blood pumping, and then that gets your blood to anything that's aching. It doesn't matter if it's your arms. If you're doing something with your legs to make your blood pump, the blood pump goes, I can't talk. The blood pumps everywhere in the body. So you don't have to do something with your arms to make your arms feel better. All right, so if your arms are aching in the morning, go for a fast walk or a jog and just get everything moving to get the blood going round and get the healing process going. Hand between your shoulder blades, stretch out that shoulder. And the same on the other side. And then take your hands in front, shoulder blades pulled apart. Oh, we've got lots of hearts. That's nice. Who's sending us hearts? Thank you, whoever's sending us hearts. And shoulder blades squeezed together at the back. Good work. Okay, we'll do a quick stretch for our legs as well. So knee down, push those hips forwards. Take the arms up and take it over to the side. That's it, just extend all through that side. And then hands down and push your legs straight so you can feel a stretch in the back of that hamstring, back of your leg. And then we're going to go side to side, so just take it out. Use that elbow to push your knee back and extend that stretch.
My knee is clear.
Keep that knee up to the ceiling. And then over to the other side. Oh, Lena. Lena's just joined us. You're a bit late, Lena. Maybe you were there earlier and I didn't see you. It's alright, you can watch it all on replay. That's okay, it's all recorded.
No excuses.
And then over and straighten that front leg.
Oh, that's
So you're stretching your hamstring all down the back there. And then last bit, hips forwards and take your arms up and away, over to the side. So you're really stretching all the way up that side. Good. And then we did do a bit on the calves, so let's just stretch those out. Can you put your hands down, straighten your legs? You're just going to push one heel down and then push the other heel down. So you're really stretching out the calf muscle. And we'll do that one more time on each side. Stretch it out. And then stretch it out. Good work, guys. Oh, okay. As I said, not puffed, but definitely sweaty. Well done, people. We'll be back again on Thursday in the morning, 11 o'clock. Hopefully you'll all be there to join us, and we'll see you again soon. Bye. Bye.